discuss about the glass transition temperature Tg. Consider a rubber ball, ordinary rubber ball. If it is cooled below minus 70 degrees Celsius, it becomes so hard and brittle. If you throw it on a hard surface, it will break like a glass. So why this is happening? Because every amorphous polymer is having a certain temperature range. Below that range, it becomes hard and brittle, and above which it becomes soft and flexible. So we'll see the definition of glass transition temperature first. The temperature below which the polymer becomes hard, brittle and glassy, and above which it becomes soft and flexible is known as a glass transition temperature. So we know that below the glass transition temperature, the polymer is hard and brittle. This hard and brittle state is known as a glassy state. Above the glass transition temperature, the polymer is in viscoelastic state. If you heat the viscoelastic state, then it will move towards a melting temperature Tm. So polymer will flow like a liquid after Tm and it becomes a viscofluid state. So why these changes are happening here? Because as we move from glassy state to viscoelastic state and viscoelastic state to viscofluid state, we are increasing the temperature, and that's why the kinetic energy of the molecules, of the polymer molecules, increases, and that's why these changes are takes place here. We will discuss about the factors affecting the glass transition temperature now one by one. So first is the crystallinity. If the polymer is having more crystallinity, the glass transition temperature is high. The amorphous polymers are generally having a low Tg. Second point, molecular weight. The polymers, those who are having a high molecular weight, is having high Tg. The polymers which are having low molecular weight have low Tg. But this effect is generally observed up to 20,000 molecular weight, average molecular weight for vinylic polymer. Above the 20,000, this effect is negligible. Third point is about side groups on chain. If the side groups on chain is bulky and polar, the Tg is high. We will see the example. Ethylene, which don't have any side group. So after polymerization, it gives polyethylene. So what is the Tg of polyethylene? Polyethylene, he is having a glass transition temperature minus 125 degrees Celsius. And when one of the hydrogen group is replaced by phenyl group, then the Tg becomes 100 degrees Celsius. One of the hydrogen is replaced by chlorine, then Tg for PVC becomes 81 degrees Celsius. So due to bulky and polar groups, the glass transition temperature increases. Fourth point is about cross-linking. As the extent of cross-linking increases, so suppose these are the two polymer chains and there is a cross-linking due to sulfur molecules. So as the extent of such a cross-linking increases, the glass transition temperature also increases. Why? Because due to the increasing extent of cross-linking, the space available between the chains decreases, mobility of the chain decreases, and hence Tg increases. Fifth point is due to addition of plasticizer. What happens? Due to addition of plasticizer, the molecules goes in between polymer chains. The plasticizer molecules disturb the crystallinity, increases the amorphous nature, and that's why Tg decreases due to addition of plasticizer molecule. Sixth point is coil and spring-like structures. If polymer is having coil or spring-like structures, then they have generally low Tg. For example, rubber. In case of rubber, it is a coil-like structure, so that's why natural rubber has a low Tg. Last point is about force of attraction. If the force of attraction between the two chains increases, what happens? Due to increase in attraction, the mobility decreases, and that's why glass transition temperature increases due to the increase in force of attraction between the chains. Now we will see about the importance of Tg. If we know the Tg value for any particular polymer, then we can decide the flexibility of that polymer, first point. Then second, if we know the temperature, glass transition temperature, we can decide whether at that working temperature the polymer will be soft or hard and brittle.